Super Sentai Reiwa World, Prologue. The prologue starts when a vehicle-like robot makes his appearance at the viewers. Hello, everybody, my name is Boonboomger, and thank you for coming to read this special story that you're going to listen to. But before we could get started, I got a special guest that some of you might know from a year ago. He then faces to the left. You can come out now. Alright, Chun. As the special guest approaches Boonboomger, and it turns out to be none other than a robotic bird named Saigen from Zenkaiger. As he greets the viewers, hey everyone, long time no see, my name is Saigen, and we're here to narrate the story you guys are reading, Chun. So buckle your seatbelts for this amazing adventure you're going to witness. Adds Boonboomger. As they both shouted, enjoy the ride. The scene turns to the five heroes, Boonred, Kakuranger, Donbrothers, Zenkaiger, and Kiramager, running on the highway street. Super Sentai, the heroes of justice fighting for love and peace on Earth, Chun. Explained Saigen, before showing the first 44 Super Sentai teams of the past. There are a lot of Super Sentai that protected the Earth from the forces of evil in the past, and these Sentai teams are consisted of the eras that they were born in. Adds Boonboomger, showing the images of the first 12 Sentai teams. From Zyuranger to Fiveman, from the start of 1975 to 1988 are the first 12 teams of Super Sentai born in the Showa era, Chun. Explained Saigen, as the images of the 32 Sentai teams, from Dairanger to Zyuranger, are next. From 1989 to 2019 are the 32 teams born in the Heisei era. Explains Boonboomger, before going back to the five heroes running on the street. And these five teams are consisted of the recent era that was born 5 years ago, the Reiwa Era, Chun. Explained Saigen, showing the recent team doing their team pose. No one can stop the Boom Boom. Bakuj Sentai Boonboomger. Shouts Boonboomger, heading to the next Super Sentai team. They are the Kings. Osama Sentai King-Ohger. Sings Saigen, off to the next team, based on the characters of Momotaro, Avataro Sentai Donbrothers. Shouts Boonboomger, heading off to the next team, Zenryoku Zenkai, Gakai Sentai Zenkaiger. Shouts Saigen, before the last team was shown. When people shine, a miracle is born, Mashin Sentai Kiramager. Shouts Boonboomger, before showing the Boonboomger robo raising its right arm. Also, the Boonboomger robo's ultimate power will crush the evil's ambitions. Explains Boonboomger, before the robo performs a slash at the screen, going back to the five leaders of Super Sentai running on the highway. Go, for justice, Super Sentai of the Reiwa Era. Shouted Boonboomger in Saigen, ending the prologue. Chapter 1. The story begins at the park in Japan, as everyone is having a peaceful time with their children on the first day of Golden Week, Showa Day, April 29th. One family known as the Kakumi family, containing of a father, a mother, an older brother named Reiji, and a younger sister named Wakana, are having a picnic at the park, until a mysterious laugh was heard, as the sky was covered with dark clouds, causing everyone to wonder. Suddenly, an extraterrestrial giant appears from the sky, landing on the ground and viewing the park and the buildings of Japan. So this is Earth, the planet that my father wanted to destroy 30 years ago. Who are you? Asked Mr. Kakumi. I am Prince Daisaigen, the son of Emperor Daidas, the monster who tried to take over this planet 30 years ago, but was killed by the heroes who you called Super Sentai. Now, after those years of waiting, I'll conquer this planet and get revenge on those heroes for killing my father, first by killing you humans to restart the Earth invasion plan. As he shouts it out loud, the prince shrinks himself to the size of a human, before causing destruction around the park, as everyone evacuates, screaming for their lives. The Kakumi family tried to escape, but they were confronted by the prince himself. You're not going anywhere, shouts the prince, as he pulls out his sword and points it towards the family. Mom, Dad, Reiji, I'm scared, said Wakana. Don't worry, said Reiji. Whenever a villain invades a planet, heroes will appear to save us all. Reiji's right, Wakana, said the mother. We just have to believe that those heroes will come to our rescue and save Golden Week. Adds the father. Save your chit-chats for when I sent you all to death, shouts Prince Daisaigen, as he was about to kill the family. Hold it. The prince stops, as he turns to see 5 people coming to the family's rescue: Gyahando, Ishiromida, Meyer Shifuto, Joe Accuse, and Genba Birki. That is as far as you can go, Prince, shouts Jia. Oh? Then who gave you permission to stop me? Asked Daisaigen. Ourselves, for example, said Ishiro. You may already think that we are just normal humans, but let me tell you this, we are going to kick your butt. Happily shouts Myra, and protect the people who are enjoying Golden Week, shouts Joe, so that everyone can live on and be safe, said Genbu, making the prince to question. Then, you guys are? That's right, everyone, let's go, commands Jia, as he and his teammates pull out their transformation devices, the Boom Changer for Jia, Ishiro, and Myra, while the Boom Booster with the Change Axe for Joe and Genba, as they shout out, Boom Change. Before transforming into the Boomboomgers, Jia as Boon Red, Ishiro as Boon Blue, Myra as Boon Pink, Joe as Boon Black, and Genba as Boon Orange. Amazing. Surprised the family, along with Prince Daisaigen. What the? Are you guys the new Super Sentai? Well, we don't know what Super Sentai is, but one thing's for sure. Together the 5 of us are Kakuranger Sentai, shouts Boon Red, before the rest, Boonboomger. This made the prince intriguing upon the Boonboomgers. Interesting, but let me tell you this, I'm stronger than 5 of you can imagine. Now come out, my slaves. He then summons the 4 villains to aid the prince: Shadon, Kiramager, Mobile Commander Barashitaro, Zenkaiger, Transformed Sanona, Donbrothers, and Minanganmoth, King-Ohger, making the Boonboomgers surprised upon the prince's power. Looks like the prince has summoned the monsters that we haven't faced before, explains Boon Black, but this doesn't mean that we're going to be defeated, shouts Boon Pink. Everyone, let's take those monsters somewhere away from the park, commands Boon Red, as the Boonboomgers charge at top speed to take Prince Daisaigen and the 4 villains to the quarry, leaving the Kakumi family cheering them on. Good luck, Boonboomgers.